share?
It's just something happened to me this week, and I felt it was like to share it with the church, not keep it to myself. And I didn't know Grant was going to show the picture of that Impala and what Fiona said there. So I was driving over the Rickoss on Thursday, and I was halfway up past the Zip World, and there was a ladder in the middle of the road. And I thought I could just swerve to avoid this ladder. It's probably fallen off the back of a lorry, or I can stop, and because somebody else is going to come up behind me, and there could be a nasty accident. So I put my flashing lights on the car, and I got out, and it was like a huge ladder folded in 3 pieces, and it wasn't too heavy, but I was dragging it to the side of the road. And a guy came the other way, and he said, "Are you all right, love?" I said, "Well, this ladder was just in the middle of the road." So anyway, he moved it to the side, and I was driving on it. And I just really felt God was speaking to me about this ladder. And I was going, is it for me? Is it for the church? And the obvious scripture, I always try and go back to scripture when I feel God is speaking, is Jacob's ladder, isn't it? But, and he saw angels ascending and descending on his ladder. And Jesus uses that verse to Nathaniel. And he describes himself really as the ladder. But it wasn't that verse that God was speaking to me about, and I thought, I'm sure there's another verse that says, "Come up higher," and it does in Revelation 4, where, I'll read it to you. It says, "After this I looked, and there before me was a door standing open in heaven, and the voice I had first heard speaking to me, like a trumpet, said, 'Come up here, and I will show you what must take place after this.'" And that's where the revelation was given to John. And all over the next few days, I just kept seeing ladders everywhere. I drove to work the next day, and I took a shortcut. I was going to my stake, shortcut to where the car park is, and I had to stop because there was a man getting a huge ladder off the top of his van. Anyway, and I've seen ladders ever since, like when you say about seeing certain cars. And I just felt God was saying, come up higher, and it's for all of us, and we've got to go to the next level. And like the Impala can go 3 meters and go further, it's not just for the leaders to just, go up higher first to see over the wall. We've got to go up higher as well. We've got to climb the ladder. And Fiona just said something in what she said about the race. We've still got to finish the race. She achieved her goal, but she still had to finish the race. And we've all got a race to finish. And years ago, I heard someone speak, I think it was Paul Scanlon, and he said, "Are you a camper or a climber?" Because sometimes we just like to camp in the presence. We like a Sunday morning or a Wednesday night, and it's nice just to camp there and for things to stay that way all the time. But I feel like God now, in this day, and with everything that's going on in the world, He wants us to come up higher and to climb that ladder and to finish the race.
Yeah.